They managed to have nuclear bombs. That's why America cannot just go in there and attack them. So why are we not having nuclear weapons? Well, they continuously tell you don't have nuclear weapons, and we want to listen. We want to listen to that nonsense for what?
And I also have a theory about how the trying to use feminism as a way to um uh uh put their masculinity in danger. I have this saying that says, I made it up. It's just purely my opinion. When barbarics are at the door, masculinity ceases to be toxic, meaning that if a country like America impose their ideologies of feminism, LGBTQ plus, which I'm very inclusive of, but imagine if all men could just be feminine and stuff. Who else is going to protect us? Who are the men? What are you saying? What's your take on masculinity being in danger?
Look, the West can do whatever it wants. If those are their values, I've got nothing to do with that. That is them.
Yes.
But with us, Africans here in Africa, even before they colonized us and enslaved us, we have our values. I want to repeat something to the audience.
Yes.
If you are a people,
Yes.
what makes you a people is because you've got your culture and values that you pass from generation to generation. Yes, some will change, but you've got your pivoted values, your very important values. That's what makes you people amongst people, right? Unless you just drift with wherever the wind blows. That's why you'll get abused by other nations. You must have your values, whether they laugh about it and all that. So as Africans, we have our values, and our ancestors coined those values from Cape to Cairo. I'm sure you've heard of the word Ubuntu. Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. And within those values, we have how we get married, we have how we plant crops, we have how we relate to our aunties, our relatives, and our burials, our ceremonies. We have our ways, right? So why should they force? Obviously, if they see that you are weak, they will force their ways on you, right? And it's very natural for different geographic localities to have their own values. If you go to Saudi Arabia, because they've got their own values. China, they have their own values. In the United States, they have own values. In England, in Norway, where it's cold, they have their own values. We have our own values. Now, why are we not protecting when other nations are protecting their own values? Huh? They even create their own cars and their own aeroplanes. The little that we have to hold on to our own values. No, we just go with the wind. We follow whatever Uncle Sam, whatever the Americans or whatever the British say. If it adds positively